has accessed the order copy remanding Sisodia to 5 more days of ED custody. Now, the court has junked Sisodia's counsel's submission that ED remand was not used fruitfully, says offences are complex and more time is needed for the investigation. I'm joined by my colleague Ananya, who's getting us this big piece of breaking news. Ananya, give us the details. A huge setback when it comes to the legal submissions of Sisodia's lawyers, something the Aam Aadmi Party has also, made these charges publicly that the ED remand is not being used fruitfully. But now the court, the order copy that you have accessed completely junks those submissions.
Well, all of these submissions are junked by the court and clearly saying that the Enforcement Directorate's plea seeking a remand of, Manish Sisodia is something that is very, very justified. And in fact, the claim of the lawyers of Manish Sisodia that, that there is some kind of a delay by the Enforcement Directorate in this particular investigation is something that, they have in fact junked. And in fact, what is also said by the court here is that the investigations of the Enforcement Directorate are something that requires a lot of time because the offense of money laundering is complex in nature and it requires a lot of efforts by the investigating officer, and that's the reason why in fact there is some kind of a delay that is happening in the investigation with Manish Sisodia. Apart from that, what is also very, very clear and noted by the court in its order is that no kind of a delay is carried out by the investigation agency when it is investigating Manish Sisodia in this particular case, and he is somebody who's very, very important to this investigation because he was the then excise minister at that particular point of time, and this whole excise policy has come out very, very clearly into an ambit, and now the Enforcement Directorate pulling its all triggers against Manish Sisodia and the others involved in this particular case. You've seen how K. Kavita has been summoned for March 20th to appear before the Enforcement Directorate, and we just saw how a colleague Anshul just broke down details for us that there is some kind of other people like Manguta Reddy who would be appearing for the enforcement before the Enforcement Directorate to actually record their statements tomorrow. So everything connecting the dots, the Enforcement Directorate is trying to bridge this investigation into something that goes against, against this whole excise policy and this scam that has broken out in the national capital after the liquor policy of the Delhi government actually fell flat on the ground.
Right. Thank you, Ananya, for getting us that big piece of breaking news. That's all we have to